welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Zanari and I do college, lifestyle, and vlog videos. Before we get started, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up because it will really help me out. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about my first year college experience, I guess. I'm going to be sharing 6 tips / talking about things that have impacted me or I feel like will make a difference in somebody else's college experience. Let's get right into the video. So I have some tips written down right here, so if I'm looking down, that's why, because I made a few notes. The first tip is have self-control. College is very, very different from high school, and honestly, you get to do whatever you want to do. So if you want to go to class 10 minutes late, you can do that. If you want to leave 10 minutes early, you can do that. If you want to wake up at 6 p.m., you can do that. If you want to wake up at 12 p.m., you can do whatever you want to do. Nobody's there to watch you or tell you what to do all the time. Your parents aren't there with you, so you really have to make those decisions by yourself. You have to be very responsible, and sometimes that could be, I would say, a little bit challenging because you would be tempted to do things like not go to class or, you know, just stuff that you know that you shouldn't do. I would just always tell myself, do the right thing. You know that you're not supposed to be doing that. Like, do what you came here to do and just go to class, do your work, make good grades. So just have self-control. Even when you know you don't want to do something, just do it because you know it's the right thing to do. The second tip that I wrote down is get all the extra help you can get. My school, they have what we call SI sessions. It's like a student instructor. That's what it stands for, student instructor. It's somebody that has previously taken that course and like they made an A in the course. They're there to assist you and help you, and they normally have like different days throughout the week. Sometimes it's like 2 times a week, and they basically just go over the notes from lecture or whatever it is, and it really helps because you get to just, I don't know, get that extra practice. Office hours with your professors, like I really took advantage of that. I had anatomy and my professor was always open with his office hours, and I always went because he would go over stuff and review the material with me. Like when we took tests, he would go back and he would go over the questions that I missed and help me understand why I got it wrong or just whatever. So talking to your professors and communicating with them really helps a lot. Counselors, at my school, they have like counseling sessions, like you can sign up for that. If you feel like you just need somebody to talk to, like you can go there. My academic advisor, I really love her. She's so nice, and I went to her so many times just to talk. She was always 100 with me. She always kept everything real. Those people are there to help you. It's their job. They have to be there anyways. Just use all the resources that you have. Use everything that's available for you. You pay for it anyway, so you might as well just do it. I had to learn that the hard way because I would sit there and suffer in silence when I knew that I had help. So always use all of those resources that are available to you because it really helps out. The third tip that I have is don't be hard on yourself. If you know me, you know that I study a lot, and studying can be a lot. So don't be hard on yourself. Take a break, breathe, watch your shows, do something that makes you happy, get enough sleep, eat enough food. I know that you can't eat the best at college, but try to buy stuff for your room that you can make, like just a healthy snack or something. Even if it wasn't the healthiest thing, I still made sure I ate something because I get like bad headaches. So me going all day like without eating, sometimes I would eat like once, and that would be like my breakfast, lunch, and dinner, which was not healthy at all. And I realized that that was not good for me. I started drinking a lot more water. I would drink like coffee sometimes in the morning, and I sometimes had like juice or soda, but that's like if it came with the meal. But normally in my dorm, I would always have water. I drank a lot of water. I stayed hydrated, and that really just made me feel better. So just doing stuff that makes you happy, just taking a break, eating something good, drinking something good, watching something good, like whatever it may be, working out, just folding laundry, just doing something for yourself could really help you. Just don't get too caught up in taking a break. even though you do need breaks sometimes. but don't just take advantage. The fourth tip that I have is manage your time wisely. Procrastination is a big thing in a lot of people's lives, which is something that I've had to work on tremendously. Not that I procrastinate like that bad, but enough to where it would like make me want to go crazy when I knew that I had an assignment coming up. Honestly, it makes you feel so much better when you finish an assignment days before it's due rather than minutes or hours before it's due, because like, girl, that'll make your head hurt. Don't even do that. Just do it early. I started to do that. I knew that I should have been doing that from day one, but I didn't. Make sure you're doing your stuff on time. Use journals, planners, calendars, whatever is going to help you stay on track, finish assignments on time. Just make sure you're managing your time wisely, because time does not wait on anyone. Just don't procrastinate, because I did that sometimes. Like, I will wait. Like, for example, I had a 7-page research psychology paper and I knew about it from the first day of the semester, but I waited until a few days before it was due and I was stressed out about it, and I could have just managed my time and worked like maybe did a page a week or something like that, just enough to help me. It's not worth it. Just do it on time. Do it in a timely manner. Tip number 5 is do what's best for you. You are not everybody else. Everybody's life doesn't work the same, so you need to do what's best for you. Don't try to be like everybody else. Like, when it comes to studying, sometimes I would study best in the library, sometimes I would study best in my dorm, but I really liked to study in my dorm when I was just alone, when my roommate wasn't there, when it was just quiet, you know, just sitting at my desk, or sometimes even in my bed. Some people can't study like sitting in their bed, but that's just me. I can. So you have to do what's best for you. Not everybody's the same. We all have different techniques. Make a schedule that fits you. Like I said, everybody's schedule is different. I thought that going to sleep at whatever time was good for me, but I realized soon that it was not, because when that 8 a.m. class came around, I was tired. So I always made sure I went to bed like before 12. And you know, like, I just made a routine for myself. You need to have alone time. I had a roommate and we both made sure that we respected each other's space. Whether that alone time is in the shower, going to go sit in your car. Like, sometimes I would just go sit in my car and pray and, you know, just spend time with God, because you need God during that time. No matter what you think, you need him. And you can get so caught up in everything else and tend to forget that you need to still spend time with God. Like, he's there with you. You got this. Like, you can do it. Also, I was that person that went home like every weekend, and some people didn't do that, but me going home every weekend worked for me. My grades were still good. I still made all A's. Like, I still made sure that my dorm was looking good all the time. Like, you know, I always made sure that my priorities were in line, but some people just chose not to go home as much, which I think next year I'm going to try to stay at school. I am going to stay at school a lot more and just get to know like some people around me. I will have 3 roommates next year, so it'll be a lot different than this year. So staying on campus is going to probably benefit me more, so I'm going to try to stay on campus a lot more. In other words, just do what's best for you. Don't try to be like everybody else. Everybody's not the same. We all have different plans. We all have different techniques. Whatever it may be, just do what's best for you. And the last tip, tip number 6, is don't question yourself. If you feel like you have a friend that you just met and they're all nice, then go with that gut feeling and just hang out with that nice friend. But if you feel like you have this friend that you just met, or this person that you just met, and something seems a little bit off, go with your gut feeling. Don't just try to force a friendship, you know. Make sure that you have like a genuine friendship with this person. We all make friends in different ways. Like, this year I only made 2 close friends, which is a big step for me because I'm not very social, but to make those 2 friends like made a big difference. I don't want to force anything, and I don't want to settle, so I would rather have like a good friendship and not I wouldn't want to question myself on, like, is this person a good friend or not? Another thing is when you feel like you want to give up, like on your major, don't do that. Like, I'm a nursing major and it has crossed my mind to change my major, but I have to remember that God is leading me down this path for a reason. I've chosen this major for a reason. Sorry if the angle changed, but my camera died. But like I was saying, I know I can do it. God is leading me down this path for a reason. However, if you really truly feel like this major is just not for me, then change your major. You never know. Whatever you may be changing your major to may be like a better fit for you, because you know yourself best, so do what's best for you. Just know that you got this and you can do it. So those are all of the tips and lessons that I've learned during my freshman year at college. There are a lot more things that I have learned, but those are like some of the main things that I just really wanted to share. So thank you so much for watching. If there are any tips or lessons that you've learned, whether you're in high school, college, like at work, wherever it may be, comment them down below. And thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you on Sunday in the next video. Bye.